It's not often in life that you get a chance to meet a president of a real country. Well, I had the chance to not only see the president, but to interview a president of Liberland, a country that is founded on liberty and freedom and exists, a real country. Vít Jedlička is the president of that, and he gave us a marvelous interview that you're going to love as it helps you to look at possibilities to go visit, maybe look at a second passport or other opportunities. Join me as I welcome Vít Jedlička on this episode of Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. Welcome to Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where you discover how to achieve your goals and dreams, getting the freedom you want, all while living voluntarily, peacefully, and with a live and let live lifestyle. We're seeing a lot of talk today in the world about a place you can go for liberty and for freedom. We're seeing many governments around the world that are encroaching on that. And guess what? There is a country of liberty land. Matter of fact, it's called Liberland, and we have joining us today the president of Liberland, a real country, Vít Jedlička. Vít, good to have you with us today, sir.
Great to be with you there. Yeah. And, it's an amazing event, of course, amazing people. This is one of the events where most of the Liberlanders are coming from. And, of course, we have two options. When you want to do something for liberty for yourself, you can either vote with your feet and run away to some country like most of the people are proposing, or you can start a new country.
Exactly, and that's what you've done. You started a new country. So for those that haven't heard yet of Liberland, it is a real country. Tell us where it is and what is this place called Liberland?
Well, it's a place of liberty. Our goal is to build the freest and most advanced, technologically advanced country. We want to use the blockchain technology for improving human freedom, not making it smaller like other governments are probably planning to. And Liberland is located between Croatia and Serbia. It's 7 square kilometers of land.
Croatia and Serbia.
Yes, and very close to Hungary, actually. We're on the Danube River, which gives us international access to open sea, which is kind of cool. And it is a beautiful plot of land with long sandy beaches with one island called Liberty Island. And we've got our community that claims this territory, which is now more than 800,000 people globally.
800,000 people globally are in part of Liberland. So what are the goals of Liberland, and what would be the advantage of someone getting involved and getting citizenship there?
Well, it is a startup country, and we are in the early phase, so people are actually founding fathers of the country. And of course, we're trying to build a model for statehood for 21st century, something that other countries can be inspired from. And I really believe we're trying to basically rethink the way our civilization is built.
Yeah, I like that. Rethinking the way civilization is built, all peacefully and done. And you're using the blockchain. Now, we've heard of blockchain before. We know it's got a lot of possibilities. Bitcoin, of course, using it. You're using it for governance. Tell us what you're doing with that.
Yeah, we had a very libertarian constitution that we are working on last 6 years. And now this constitution has been rewritten into the code. So we have used some of the latest blockchain technology that we could find. We used part of the Polkadot substrate, but we had to do a lot of changes in order to fit to our constitution. And I really believe we managed to combine the best elements of Swiss democracy, a little bit of American constitution, a little bit of meritocracy from Singapore. And now we've got this kind of mixture that really tries to learn the best out of our history, as well as learns from these new types of decentralized autonomous organizations.
Wow, that's amazing what you're doing with technology. But now some people are going to wonder, wait a minute, you've got Serbia, you got Croatia right there. I mean, real countries with real guns and all that. What do you do with, nitty-gritty real world in case they say, hey, we're going to come over and take over or find? What kind of procedures do you have in place?
That would mean they would basically declare war on us, which is a form of recognition as well. But we're very peaceful. We're doing it Gandhi style. We have people that are now permanently settling Liberland, which is kind of exciting. I just have a very nice video that I got today from the people that are camping in Liberland and making sure there is a permanent settlement. But we're planning, of course, on developing the whole land. First, we need a governance, and then we also need a good urban plan. We got that from Zaharit Architects. They made an amazing job, and they are also turning it into metaverse. So the whole land registry will be tied to our blockchain, and it will be actually 3D with the latest, Unreal Engine technology and with improbable technology behind it. So scaling up to 10,000 people at the same time running in it. So I think that's a pretty cool aspect of Liberland as well. We're trying to use the latest technologies, such as metaverse, for basically making sure that we don't need urban planning department in Liberland. People will just deploy their models before they build them inside of this metaverse, and they can see how it will look like.
Whoa, this is really advanced. You're doing some wonderful opportunities there, doing some things for people who can do a lot. And also, I know you're not just sitting there saying, okay, we're just having a good time ourselves. You've reached out to governments around the world. Tell us about some of the key developments and things that you're most excited about other governments, I mean, real countries that you've reached out to.
That's pretty cool. Like, we reached out to governments 6-7 years ago. We asked them for recognition, but now these governments are coming back to us because they like what they're doing. We did a lot of humanitarian work around the world, especially here in Caribbean, where we managed to team up with the diasporas of different countries in the United States, and that brought us a lot of positive power and financials in terms of helping those countries that we are working with. So right now, actually, I cannot tell you which country, but we are heading to yet another Caribbean country that decided to recognize Liberland in 2 days from now, and we're going to, well, let's say, harvest the work that we have been putting into that country for 4 years. And it's kind of cool because it's them that are pushing for this. It's we're in this stage when we're not pushing Liberland to be recognized, but it's happening from outside.
Oh, this is amazing. In 2 days, we should know some things on this unnamed country right now, although I know you and I have talked a little bit about that. But any other encouraging developments you've seen from other areas? You don't have to mention the country, but just you might say another country, we're seeing this, and this.
I'm quite excited about developments in the United States as well. We're opening our consulate or representative office in New York, as well as Washington, D.C. Our diaspora, Liberland diaspora in the United States is really growing bigger and better. And we have teamed up with Global Blockchain Association for making events. So that's also quite exciting because we are kind of leading the way for utilizing blockchain technology with the governments. And the governments are kind of thinking about it while we are actually doing it at the same time.
Very nice. Well, here's one thing. While we've got you here, I want you to look into the camera and tell the people that are watching this, that person that says, okay, that's nice, but it sounds good, but what's in it for me? What would be the benefit to the average individual to get citizenship in Liberland?
Well, right now, we're a great community of people that are having this common idea. And I think it's also one of the cheapest citizenships by investment. So if you want to have second passport, Liberland is the cheapest way to go, I think, for now. While we're getting more legitimacy and getting the passport more recognized, of course, it will rise in value. So it is a very good time to come in early.
What are we talking about in terms of U.S. dollars, approximate range to get citizenship in Liberland?
We've got e-residency. That is the first year. We basically make sure that the people have good background for us to have them as citizens. That's $150. And currently the citizenship by investment in Liberland is $5,000. But people are not actually losing the money. They are getting the stake inside of the country itself as well.
And what does that mean by having stake inside the country?
That's the cool thing. Like Liberland has voluntary tax system, but you actually get something in return, right? Unlike other tax havens or heavens, Liberland is a tax haven. You are actually getting something in return for your taxes. Not just thank you, as some countries don't even do that, but we are giving a share that represents the country itself.
All I can say is just wow. This is amazing. You are doing something that many people have dreamed of and longed for, I would say even died for, to have, and you are bringing it about right now. If someone's watching this and they're thinking, whoa, this sounds really good, I need to get some more information on that, where do they go? Where can they go to get more information and to kind of take it to the next step?
Best thing is just go and apply for e-residency, start Liberland company, everything that can be done on liberland.org. It's fairly easy.
Now spell that real slowly.
Liberland.org. And that is a website which actually is going to be brand new in a couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks from now, which will already include all these blockchain elements to it. But we're very close of this transitioning. So it's exciting time, and I think it's very, very good time for people to get on board.
I love it. So that's Liberland, Liberland.org. Yes. And someone can go there and get the information they need, apply for that, and really start learning about living a life of liberty, extending their options and more. This is amazing.
It is amazing, and just to tell you, like people like Andrew Henderson, who is organizing this concurrent is citizen, right? This is a really community of people that are making this planet freer world.
Absolutely. Well, on behalf of people that love liberty, love freedom worldwide, thank you so much for what you're doing, sir. We really appreciate it. And as you're watching this is reality. Think about it. This is not just some dream out there of, gee, I wish we had a place where we could go. It's available. Go over to Liberland.org. Take a look at that. Check it out. See if it's for you, if it might be for someone else you know, and find out how you can get involved. I'm Terry Brock. Thank you very much for joining us today. Hey, don't stop now. If you like this, we've got even more goodies waiting for you over on the YouTube channel and elsewhere. So come on over there to Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. You'll get a lot of good videos. Oh, and also every Wednesday, we have something you would really like to be a part of. Stark Raving Entrepreneurs has a live session. We do it on Zoom, and you can come over and visit. It's at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. You come over to starkravingevent.com. Register for it there. You'll be able to get the link and know where it is and what's going on. We pack it full of lots of ideas for entrepreneurs to help you to generate more sales, do your marketing better, learn about new technologies that can help you, and you'll love it. So come on over and see us there at starkravingevent.com. We'll look forward to seeing you. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll look forward to seeing you a little bit later.